Hey, what's going on everyone? I'm the OPJellicent and we are back on Pokemon Showdown today, using this Mega Sharpedo Hyper Offense team that I stole from one of Joey's lives, but the original team had Mega Gyarados, but we're going to be featuring Mega Sharpedo. They kind of do the same thing. I actually kind of like Sharpedo better, because a big problem that I was finding with Gyarados was that we were having a lot of speed control problems with Scarf Cortana, Scarf Coco, all the Scarfers that outspeed it even after I Dragon Dance. So I figured Sharpedo might be better. Hits really hard with Strong Job boosted, Crunches, Psychic Fangs, and Waterfall is just a really nice stab. So I'll be sure to leave a link to this amazing background in the description below, and the team will also be down there if you guys want to try it out alongside me. So we have a match right here. Let's go ahead and get set up. I believe we're only mid 1600s right now, so hopefully we can get up to the higher ladder in 2 days live. But let's go ahead and lead off with Skarmory and get up those hazards right away. He does lead off with the Volcanion. I'm not sure if he's sub or anything, but I'm just going to get up rocks first. He just goes right for the Flamethrower, so I'm glad we didn't... he's going to get pulled out into Deontay right here. I'm glad we didn't go for the Taunt. And now, in case he wants to do anything, I'll just go right for the Iron Head. He just goes right for the Moonblast and knocks me out, so now I can actually go Sharpedo. So that's exactly what we are going to do. The problem is, I don't want to... I'm just going to protect to be safe. He might just Moonblast first, which is exactly what he does, and I'm actually just going to... I actually don't know if we kill him in regular form. I'm going to have to check. Let's open up a damage calc and get Sharpedo out here against Deontay. I'm sure we do. Waterfall does easily knock him out, so we can go for the Waterfall. Yeah, I'm just going to do that. He doesn't really have a switch in, and we're going to be able to knock out the Deontay. So with Sharpedo doing work right away, and now we're at +2. We will be forced out though, depending on what he brings out. I don't think we knock out Cortana by any means, so we're going to go here into our Magearna. Probably taking a Z move maybe? He goes right for the Leaf Blade, and that looks to be banded. I think so. Either way, I'm just going to go for the Ice Beam on the Celesteela. And that's going to do we get a crit, and that's going to be it. So now we can switch out here. I can even Thunderbolt here if I wanted to. Actually, this is an opportunity to win. I'm going to go for Shift Gear, and then I'm going to Calm Mind up. He goes for Leech Seed and not Flamethrower. I'm going to Calm Mind on a Protect. So yeah, that worked out, and now I'm just going to Thunderbolt. And we do a lot. He's probably just going to Heavy Slam and knock me out. Yeah, that's fine, but we got the damage on Celesteela that we needed for Sharpedo. And actually, I think I might be able to win right now. Well, she has a Spit F boost, so I won't be able to win with my Scarf Blacephalon just yet. I think that was a banned Kartana, but it looks like Scarf Blacephalon's the win con. But I'm going to go Zygarde. And I'm going to Dragon Dance, I think, first. Yeah, we're going to Dragon Dance first. I don't think this would be Scarf Lele. Well, it could be because it was not Scarf Cortana, but I believe we're max, right? We're 252. I don't think that's max. Yeah, we're only 104 speed, so we have a little bit of a problem right here. I think what we can do, though, is 1,000 arrows, and if he is Scarf, then we can go Sharpedo after. Because he has to Moonblast, and we can Protect and then go for the Strong Job boosted Crunch and just dent something. And actually, he's not Scarf, so we knock that thing out. That's good. I really expected that to be Scarf right there, because I don't think that's Scarf Cortana. I'll calc the damage, because we're an offensive Magearna. So for Shift Gear, and that's Scarf Cortana. Leaf Blade, it could be Scarf Cortana. It's probably Adamant Scarf then, because it did 33. Goes out into this. We can actually take this opportunity to set up even more if we really want to, which I will do. Because we do have a Figgy Berry in the back, as he goes for the Hidden Power. And I'm really hoping he doesn't like high roll us or anything right now. I'm going to go for the 1,000 arrows. Do a lot. Smack him down, and hopefully we live this. We do, so we get our Figgy Berry back. And we can proceed to 1,000 arrows again. He sacks the Celesteela, which is fine. So we're going to knock that thing out, and I don't think we knock out Cortana. This is actually his play. It's an interesting option. Do I 1,000 arrows and risk the roll right here? I mean, do I Dragon Dance and risk the roll right here? I'm going to do that. We should live. Yeah, we do. So now he's forced to sack something else. So we're going to 1,000 arrows right here, and he actually decides to stay in, so I think we just win with this. Unless it's a Vacuum Wave Cortana, which would be very surprising. I don't think you live, and even if you do, I think we win anyway. He does live pretty easily, actually. But now... Wait, there's actually a problem with Scarf. If it's Adamant Scarf, my Blacephalon should outspeed. And I think it is Adamant Scarf, because it could not have done that much to my Magearna if it wasn't Adamant. So we're going to go for the Shadow Ball. He has actually Jolly Scarf, but we live it, so that's good. We're going to get that Shadow Ball off and knock that thing out, and now we should be good to go. That was scary. And a Shadow Ball might just knock this thing out, as it did. But did we get a crit? Nope, Blacephalon's just strong. So we pick up a 3-0 win. I really didn't expect to live that Leaf Blade, but had we not gotten that, we would have had to get a double Protect with Sharpedo, which is definitely doable. It's good odds, but let's go ahead and find another match right here. Sharpedo got to kill that Deontay, but Rotom's the biggest problem for Sharpedo and Mawile. So I think rocks are important. Really hope you guys can't hear that ringing in the background, but we're going to lead off with our Skarmory right here. This could be Taunt, but I'm just going to go for rocks anyway. As it's just a knockoff, he's going to knock off our Red Card. And this could be Defog. I could just spam the rocks. Yeah, he is Defog. So let's go ahead and start the timer and ignore, which I already did. And I'm just going to keep on Stealth Rocking. I have more power points than him. Yeah, we're going to skip turns right here. I will spam rocks. I don't know what he's trying to do. He's trying to go for the confusion. And I'll go for rocks again. I'm just going to keep on spamming rocks. If you want to try to confuse me, then you do you. Don't confuse me. Okay. So next Hurricane will knock me out. So now we keep rocks up, which is important. Unless he's going to try to make it so that... actually, I'm going to go for a Spike right here. Just in case. He just knocks me out, so that's good, because now we get to go... Is there anything that wants to OHKO this thing? It's probably Assault Vest. If we can't OHKO him, then there was no point in spamming, but the good thing is we could probably go Sharpedo and click an attack. Just crunch OHKO Assault Vest. Well, either way, I think he gets to defog no matter what, which is unfortunate, but if he's, if we're Sharpedo and he is Tornadus, let's cut the damage. Let's go ahead and check Skarmory. And go ahead and check our Fizdef. Well, actually, we aren't Fizdef, we don't have any defense, but Hurricane is doing 25 to 30, which means I think he is Assault Vest. I don't want him defogging, which is the important part right here. I'm just going to go Blacephalon and click Mind Blown and see, hopefully, that can knock him out. It barely misses out on the KO, he's going to get to defog. He actually knocks off, which is great, because now he can't defog on us. So I'm going to go Zygarde right here, and I'm going to Extreme Speed. He'll switch out. Actually, isn't the setup fodder because of our Figgy Berry? I think it is. And 1000 Arrows isn't affected by the Grassy Terrain, so I'm going to Coil. We should be able to live a Banded Woodhammer pretty easily. He goes back to Tornadus. I'll Extreme Speed here again. He goes Mew, so I guess he's trying to win. He goes for Wisp. We do nothing, and I'm just going to start Dragon Dancing up. We'll see if he has the Ice Beam, and even if he does, we should be able to get this Mew pretty low. Into range our Sharpedo, and wow, he's messing up. What are you doing? We're going to go for 1000 Arrows right here. This is setup fodder. I'm going to Coil again. He'll eventually bring me into range. I'm going to Coil. Goes for Nature's Madness. If he crits me, do I even risk it? I think I have to get to +6 right here to knock out everything. I'm going to Coil again and hope we get our Figgy Berry. We do. Now I'm going to Extreme Speed and we should be good to go. That is nothing, but we should be able to 1000 Arrows. What's stronger? This is Stab. But now that the Grassy Terrain's gone, I'm just going to E-Speed again. Can we get a roll? We get a crit. Okay. And I think we win. Actually, he has to Sucker Punch. We'll live at what is this, 4 defense? Yeah, we'll definitely live that. Pretty much he can only win if he gets a crit Extreme Speed with Zygarde or a crit. Actually, he might live with Mew. We're +6, so we're essentially +3. And if it is a bulky Mew, then he'll probably live this. But my play is 1000 Arrows, we'll see. We get a crit on that too. Okay, I feel bad. I can feel kind of bad now, but Zygarde's doing work, which is great. Sharpedo can kind of clean late game, because I know we'll live a Sucker Punch from the Mawile. He goes Zygarde, and I'll go for the 1000 Arrows right here. We don't knock him out. Now I'll go for Extreme Speed. Actually, do I? Yeah, he really has Extreme Speed too, so I want to go for it first. And we'll trade right there. So now we're in a 3-3 situation, which is a lot better for us, and I'm going to go Magearna, I think. Magearna should be able to handle everything, unless he confuses us with the Torn. But I don't expect that. He goes Mawile. Do I want to just Thunderbolt first? Yeah, I think that's the better play. I feel bad, but that's a sorry. That's Mons. You just got to deal with that. It's the first time I've coughed in a video. I don't even think I'm gonna bother to cough it out since I'm not on to bleep it out since I'm not on face cam. He just goes for the sucker punch. So smart player, but I think we win with this because I'll go right here for the. Let's go for Thunderbolt. Do a lot. Go for Hydro Pump. It's not gonna be able to knock me out. And now what I'll do is just go for the Thunderbolt to finish him off, and we should be good to go. So yep, get rid of that thing. I really hope you guys don't hear that thing. And now at this point, I kind of want. No, I'm just gonna Ice Beam. I kind of hope he knocks me out, so that way I can get the kill at Sharpedo. That would be pretty great, and then we can go from there. Let's see what he opts to do right here. He should go for the Hurricane Confusion or the Heat Wave if he has it. He goes for the Hurricane, and unfortunately Sharpedo's not going to be able to come out that match, but hopefully we can get it to do some work this time. I'll probably do a camera up showcase next, just because Mega Sharpedo with camera up makes sense. This is a great matchup because Rain with Sharpedo Protect stalls out Rain, and we get the Rain boost when we attack, so I'm going to go to lead with Skarmory right here. It's Coco's his lead. Could very well be Taunt Coco, but once again, Rocks is the play every time. Goes for Hidden Power, and we drag out the Kingdra. I'm going to get up a Spike right here. As he misses a Hydro Pump, I'm going to Taunt just in case he wants to double out. He just knocks me out, and now... I'll go Sharpedo. And I'll just Protect, I think. Goes Landorus. I don't think it's worth staying in. I'm just going to go Zygarde. I'll probably U-turn out. As he goes to Hawlucha. That's interesting, but... Because he's going to be able to get his boost, but I think I can go... He got his Electric Seed, so that's important to keep in mind. And this might just a win, actually. That's unfortunate. I think I have 1,000 arrows and try to 1v1 him right here. He does go for the attack. We'll see what... he was that... actually, if he can't Oko me, which I don't think he can, we should be good to go. Yeah, we live that, and now we just Extreme Speed and knock him out. So yeah, we prevented the Hawlucha sweep, which is great. He goes Pelipper. This is probably going to try to defog right here. I play as Dragon Dance, and I Dragon Dance again, so I outspeed the Swampert. It'll probably live anyway, but it's what I have to do. Ooh, now we're ahead because I'm gonna Dragon Dance up again on the U-turn, and I don't think Swampert probably lives this. It's so bulky, and I don't want to risk coiling on an Ice Punch because I think he'll knock us out. I can Calc it. Zygarde. I think we're 172 HP. Offensive Dragon Dance, if we're 172. Let me just double check that because I don't want to get this calc wrong. This is a pretty important turn. Where we are 160 HP and no defense. Okay. So 160 against Swampert in the rain. Waterfall in the rain is doing... Did it actually knock me out? Well, we outspeed anyway, but Ice Punch is doing that much, so at +1 defense, I don't think we live the Ice Punch anyway. We could if he gets a low roll, but I'm not risking it. I'm just going to go for the 1,000 arrows right here, and we'll see what happens. We don't knock him out, and he's going to go for the Ice Punch and knocks me out. Alright, so I think I have to go Sharpedo here and try to double Protect on him. Unless we outspeed after 1, which I don't think so. We can try to calc it. Well, actually, I'll just calc this now. So, max Sharpedo reaches what? Sharpedo reaches 339, so, and then Swampert reaches, I think we need a double Protect right here. Yeah, so he has Damp Rock on Pelipper, which is good to keep in mind. I'll Mega Evolve and Waterfall right here because the rain is up, so we should knock him out. We actually don't, but we flinch him. Okay, once again, nothing I can do. We're getting pretty lucky. If you guys saw the Ninetales live the other day, we got really unlucky in that, so I guess we can kind of make up for this right here. I did do some laddering off screen though, just to get some points back, so we went into like 1400s for this live. But Sharpedo's gonna knock that thing out. I'm gonna have to get rid of that thing that keeps on popping up, but we are Mega Evolved now, so we won't be able to... I'm just gonna crunch. That's gonna knock us out, but now he's at -2? So we can go this, and we can Rock Polish, and then Nasty Plot on the Pelipper, and then we should win. So yeah, a nasty plot up here. Just to outspeed the Swampert. Because he knows, I think we just win right here. He goes Kingdra first, so I'm going to Genesis Supernova. And I think Mew is going to win it. He should just forfeit unless he Scarf Coco, which I don't think even think outspeeds us, because it barely outspeeds +2 Swampert. We'll outspeed this and knock it out. Yep. And Mew is going to come through right here, and let's see where we are now. We might be in the 1700s, which is what was my goal when we started. We are 1715. Great. So let's go ahead and continue. I'm going to try to keep this around 30 minutes. Last time I recorded with Heatran, I tried to do 30 minutes, but then I lost track of time and we went up to 50. So hopefully that doesn't happen again. I once again forgot to keep track of time, but yeah, be sure to check out the fan art. I really like it. I found it on Google Images, which is where I pretty much just grab anything before I record. Sometimes I'll use the nice Charizard's background on Showdown, but let's go ahead and see if anybody wants to find us. Is that top 500? Well, okay, let's check. I don't think it is. It's probably 1780, something like that. 1773. So I don't think we're going to be able to get there this time, but I'm going to lead off with my Skarmory right here just to prevent Trick Room from going up. This is probably Mental Herb. It always is. So we'll see what he wants to do. It is Mental Herb, so he's going to go for the Trick Room, and now I'm just going to get a Brox as he does the same. With that turn of Trick Room, and now I'll get up a Spike as we bring out the Groudon right here. This is totally fine, because I'm just going to Spike again. We should be able to live a Crab Hammer. Never mind. I keep on forgetting how strong this thing is. So I think it just gets another kill. Well, actually, we can go Sharp. We can Protect. And now we can double out, I think. What would he switch out into here? I'm just going to Mega Evolve and Crunch. Even if he knocks me out, we get a defense drop, so now I know we'll live, but he probably has Aqua Jet. He definitely has Aqua Jet, why wouldn't you? Actually, it's Trick Room, so we might not. So Crunch is free right here. Yeah, we definitely Crunch every time, because I don't think Waterfall... Well, actually, this is Strong Jab boosted. Do I think it matters? Oh, it definitely matters. It's a 1.5, yeah. So if he doesn't have Aqua Jet, which I don't think he does because he would have collected by now, we'll pretty much get a kill right here, because Porygon 2 will get 2-hit KO'd after the Rocks and Spikes. Goes Magearna, which if we get a defense drop, then we're definitely knocking this thing out. We don't, but Waterfall's my play because we're die to Rocks. And we do get the flinch. And I'll just Crunch right here to kill. And now he'll probably go Medicam. Yep. We Protect on the Fake Out. And then we hopefully he doesn't have Bullet Punch. So we Crunch right here. Yeah, he does have Bullet Punch, so he's going to knock us out right there. But I think this is where Mew comes in and wins. Because, well, actually, I think this is where Blacephalon comes in and wins. Because Fire Blast is just going to blow back everything. Assuming we connect, of course. We have to connect all of these, which we missed the first one, of course. So, that's that. We're going to go Mew now. And we are going to try to pull this out. That does a lot, and we have to win a speed tie. Can we win? He actually doesn't go after the speed tie, which is great, because he does not have... You have to go Mesprit right here. He does not have the Aqua Jet, as we saw. Unless he does, and he's been hiding it. Fire Blast is my play. Why didn't you Aqua Jet before? On my Sharpedo. I'm just gonna go out Jagard. And I'm just gonna 1,000 arrows, or I'm just gonna Extreme Speed, I think. Yeah, that's the play. Go with P2. Gets a special attack boost, unfortunately. I think I have to go Magearna and attempt to use this thing as setup fodder. So I'm gonna Ice Beam right here on the Marowak because I knew he would go it. And I think, unfortunately, we're not gonna be able to win this one because he's gonna knock me out right here with Flare Blitz. Knocks me out, and I think what I have to do here is Coil. I have to live a hit, get my Coil, get my Figgy Berry, and then Dragon Dance up the next turn. So now we should be able to live the next one, and now we Dragon Dance up and try to go for it. Nope, I think he crit me. Wow, that was just a roll. If we lived that, if Trick Room would have gone away, we'd have gotten Dragon Dance up, gotten our Figgy Berry, and then we could have just 1,000 arrowed and Extreme Speed a few times, and that game would have been ours. But that's just how it goes sometimes. We're still in the 1700s, but I think we'll go ahead and grab one more and then leave it off. That looks good to me. Might leave it off right now. We'll get one more, just because I don't know how long it's been and I want to be safe. I don't want like a 20-minute live going up. That Rufflet one was short, but we were just having fun. Let's go ahead and see what happens right now. Hopefully we win and get could preserve our 1700s this live. That would be great, but Mega Sharpedo's done some work. I believe it killed that Deontay in the first game. It did some work against the Taunt this last game that just happened. So that's cool, but hopefully we get a good matchup. No Rotom Lost. I know we're going to see Landorus. Yeah, there's Landorus. So we have to weaken that thing, because we saw that Sharpedo in the rain still did not kill that. Yes, Scissor too, which is a great check hit. I'm going to lead Skarmory right here just to taunt the Mamoswine. I doubt it's oblivious. It should be thick fat. So we can taunt it and then get up rocks and then go from there. Because the only way to get rid of rocks is defog Landorus, defog Coco, defog Scizor, and we should be able to taunt all of that. And if he leads Coco, then we can get up rocks and then spam it, pretty much. Just to make sure that we get rocks up for the Victini, but I'm going to go ahead and start timer just because this guy's taking a little bit of a while. He leads Landorus, I'm going to taunt first, just to make sure he can't get up his, and now I'm going to get up my rocks. And we drag out Coco, which is unfortunate, but I'm going to spam rocks right here just in case this thing has defog too. Goes for Volt Switch, it's just going to knock me out, but the important part of the thing is that we got up rocks right there. And actually, Blacephalon just kind of wins by clicking Shadow Ball over and over again. He's so weak to Scarf Blacephalon. I think he should go Mamo. He goes Landorus. I don't think this thing is in range of Blacephalon just yet, so I'm going to go Sharpedo first, I think. Yeah, that's a fine play. And I'll just Mega Evolve. I don't even think I want the speed boost this time. Do I? I'll just Protect first, I guess. Because at the end of the day, I want to outspeed Coco. And actually, I think Psychic Fangs might be doing more than... Well, it's not going to show it until I Mega Evolve, but I'm going to Protect. And then we're going to follow it up with a Waterfall. Ideally, it just stays in. You see, the thing is, Waterfall nabs me a kill, but... Protect, it helps me outspeed Victini. Actually, we outspeed Victini anyway, because we're going to be Mega. Yeah, I think the best play is just Mega Evolving first and Waterfalling right here. I don't think he's Scarf. Well, actually, he's not Scarf because he did not outspeed my Skarmory on the first turn. So we should be able to Mega Evolve right here and get a kill. He goes Scizor, so I'm glad I Waterfalled and not Protected. So yeah, that does nothing actually, so... Crunch might... Well, I'll go for it. We'll see if he's a Roost or what he is. He does go for a Roost. So I have to try to flinch him, I think. Or I can just switch out. Actually, I think Zygarde just comes in after anyway. So I'm just gonna play with odds right here. He goes for Defog. Okay, so can we crit Crunch? That Defog sucks. I didn't even keep that in mind. So this is not a good scenario. I think after this, I go Blacephalon and try to win with Scarf Fire Blast. He goes for U-turn. We'll see what he opts to bring out right now. If he goes Victini, I don't think we Oko with Scarf Shadow Ball. I'll check that too. But it's probably a Z Celebrate. That's the only Victini set around now. So we're 252. I don't think Hardy is neutral. I'm just going to put Timid just in case. And Shadow Ball against Victini. I don't think we'll Oko it. Yeah, we don't Oko it. So if he goes Coco, actually, do we kill this with Fire Blast? Blacephalon? Oh, actually, I can just put in Fire Blast right here. Fire Blast does 85 to 100. That's a roll I'm willing to play with because we win right here if we get it and hit. We missed the last game, which was a huge... I think it was one of the last games, but Fire Blast is good right here because we can Fire Blast and then he'll be forced out into Victini after. Or Mamoswine if it's like Assault Vest Big Fat. If he goes Mamoswine, I'll probably switch out. Because Blacephalon's clearly the win condition. Do we get the roll? We do get the roll, so that's good. And now he's going to be forced out into Victini. I'm just going to stay in. Ideally, he Z Celebrates and we 2-hit KO him. But I don't think we're going to 2-hit KO him because we're at minus. I think I have to weaken him anyway into range of Zygarde. Hopefully he doesn't have like Glaciate or Extreme Speed or anything along those lines, just so we live. We'll see how much this does. It does a lot. And he goes for Zen Headbutt. Oh, if we get a roll right here, then we die to Scizor's Bullet Punch. Unfortunately, no roll. Okay, so the new win con just became Mew. And that could be Scarf. I'm gonna go Mew now. And we're gonna Rock Polish and go for it. If he's Scarfed in, then, and we don't get flinched, he goes for V-Create. Okay. Now we're in range of the Scissor. I'm gonna Psychic. Knock him out. And now Scissor's gonna come out and Bullet Punch us, I think, or Mamoswine and Ice Shard. Go Scissor. I'm just gonna Psychic. Knocks us out. We go Zygarde and we start to coil up and try to win. Pretty much I need to coil so that way I'm out of range of this thing's attack, and he just brought it in, so I think I have to 1,000 arrows first. He actually just knocks us out, and that's going to be the match, I think, because yeah, we can Shift Gear, but he has a Bullet Punch and everything. Yeah, that's just going to knock us out. Wow, Mamoswine's strong, but so that's going to be another loss. So I believe let's see how far we dropped. 1678, that's probably one match away from 1700s again, so I'll try to get back into the 1700s off screen, and we'll probably either have a camera up or a Gyarados Lab going up soon. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely be sure to subscribe if you are new, and I will see you guys next time. Later.